Hey everybody, welcome to Personal Mastery Training. This is a strategy episode. And what we do, there's two sessions I feature on my podcast. And this is all to help you to level up your game, to take your game to that next level. It's called Personal Mastery Training because that's all we really should be focused on is training ourselves, how to master you. So I have two sessions, a strategy session. We're going to talk about tips and strategies to master your life, your inner game. Because most times the true enemy is not outside, it's within us. And you can attest to that because there's been many times when you've beaten yourself up long before the world outside can get to you. Secondly, I do a masterclass where I feature authors, leaders, influencers who have walked their path, who are walking their path, not just talking about it, but they're walking it. And success leaves clues. So we dive in, we dissect it, we chop it up, and I share it with you. You can take your own nuggets out of it because this is all about no one owns the world of mastery. You have to go and search for yours, but I'm here to help you, to give you nuggets, strategies to help you do just that. Here's the thing, in the heat of any battle, or when you're facing your greatest challenge, you will never rise to the occasion. You will fall to your level of preparation. So, this is what we're going to do each week. On this podcast, we're going to get you prepared for those inevitable times when you're going to face a challenge. And that's what mastery is all about. All right. So, today, here's what I want to talk about. This one's title of this one, I battle between don't jump in with a drowning victim or save your damn self. I think that's what we're going to talk about. Save your damn self. All right. So I remember years ago, many years, decades ago, me, if you know me, I'm a risk taker. I believe in fire ready aim. It's not always the smartest thing, but that's just the way it is. So I was on a boat with a bunch of friends. And I don't know how to swim. Straight up. Let's just be real. I didn't know. I wasn't even comfortable with water. But I'm out on the lake with friends. And they're all water skiing. Jumping in, it looks fun. So I thought to myself, what can be the harm? It looks really fun, and I hate being left out. And hell, I'm a risk taker. So, all right, you know what? Give me a chance. Let me jump in. Besides, I hear the water, the life vest is guaranteed. It's gonna save you. So, what's the worst? It's gonna save me. It's gonna keep me buoyant. No problem. I'm gonna do this. So, how's next up? The other guy finished this water ski. He's coming back, and he happened to drop off the one ski that was left in the water, just not far from the boat. The other ski gave to me. I put it on. Now I'm ready to jump in and go get that other ski in the water. Got my life jacket on. Everything's cool. This should be fun. I'll show them. I was athletic, and this will be no problem. Easy peasy. I'll show them. First time out, I'm gonna show them. Jump in. What I didn't understand about life jackets, and when you're fearful, is that you're gonna go down for a minute, for a few seconds. You're gonna go down first, and then come back up. And if you're calm, no problem. Well, I jumped in, and guess what? I went down, and that's all I needed to trigger my fear. And I went crazy. And I could bob up and see my girlfriend at the time, wife now, but I could see her freaking out. I could see everyone kind of looking at me with that panic. And I was like, oh my God, I'm in trouble. So I'm going down, I'm going up. And the person who just came off, he's still in the water. So he decides to grab me and help me out. Well, I was really strong then, and he wasn't my weight. So I started to pull him under. I started to bring him down, take him under the water to the point when he was starting to turn blue himself because I was freaking out. And after a while of freaking out, I got my head together and somebody threw me a rope and I grabbed a hold of it and I got it back on. Well, when I got back on the boat, I kind of calmed down and my ego got there. So I kind of brought myself together. But he was still blue. I almost drowned him. So here's where I'm going. You can see where I'm going here. Over the years, I myself have attempted to metaphorically jump in the water with a drowning victim. So someone who called for help, someone who looks like they need your help, someone who looks like they could really use what you have to offer them. Would it be your service, your help, money, you name it. I'm sure you've been there. You've given it to them out of the goodness of your heart, thinking this is it. This is going to help them. And they're so desperate that you think all you have to do is show them the way, give them the money, give them the tools, give them the resources they need, and they're going to change. You know, you're going to be that one that the light went on, and they were so passionate when they told you they're ready to change, they're ready to make it happen. And you thought, yeah, I'm going to be the hero. I'm going to jump in. Well, most times you're going to be like what I did to that guy. I almost drowned him. I almost drowned that guy. And that's what happens in life. That's what happens in life. We jump in and think we're going to give that person a fish and they're going to eat for a day. No, here's what we got to do. We got to throw them a preserver. Save ourselves first. Save your damn self first. Throw them a preserver. If they want to grab it, they can grab it. But they have to do the effort to go and grab that preserver. Then they have to get their head together. Then they have to be calm. And then start to make their way to safe shores, to sturdy shores. Too many times we're out there attempting to jump in with them. There's a great quote that says, how do you save a broke person? How do you save them? Well, the best answer to that is don't become one of them. That's how you do it. See, back in the day when I was struggling and making nothing a year, pretty much 20,000 between my wife and I, literally, we were just struggling and surviving. I couldn't go out there and try and save anybody. I had to go and save myself. And once I saved myself, I started creating services, products, platforms. And when they saw me, when you're liberated from your own fear, your courage automatically liberates others around you. When you become that, when you master your life, when you master your game, others are inspired, and those who choose to do the work will come along. That is the best way you can save others. Save your damn self. Don't worry about getting out there and attempting to change somebody. I'll just start working with a client. This client is broke. He's in a bad way. He's not living the life he wants to live. But he's passionate about helping those around him. And he's attempting to do it right now, trying to tell them all these advice and, trying to give them the advice they need. Give them it. Jumping in with them. Oh, I'm going to help my brother out here. I'm going to do this. But he's broke. He's struggling. He's suffering. See, when you attempt to give somebody advice and they're looking at you, they look at not what you say, but look at what you do, how you show up. They're most likely not going to take that advice. It's going to be on deaf ears. But if you start to flip your life, live your life fully, live it out with courage, vulnerability, and start to elevate your game, nothing needs to be said. You become an example. And then that's a life preserver they're looking for. That is the rope. That is the noodle that they can hold on to and start to use the effort to swim themselves ashore to sturdy ground. So here's the thing. Stop. If you're doing it right now, stop codependency. Stop attempting to save someone when you haven't even gotten ashore yourself. When you don't have the strength to save that drowning victim. Save your damn self. That's the best way you can do things, and it's energy efficient because you can focus on you getting better every day, every inch of the way. For things to be better, you must be better. For things to change, you must change. Be the change you want to see. It's been said 1,000 different ways. So my advice to you, save your damn self, master your own world, and you can automatically then instantly save that other person that you want to so passionately put your time into. All right? Okay, so that's it for this episode. Save your damn self. If you like what you heard, or you're someone who needs to hear this, a friend you see continuing to attempting to jump in the water and save everybody, share this episode. Like it, subscribe. Let's build a community of people who believe in mastering themselves first before they go out and attempt to master the world. If you're in business, sports, and in your life, the only thing you need to focus on is you. And because really is there's not a lot of enemies outside as much as there are inside. The biggest one is inside our heads, the 3-pound mass between our ears. We didn't get the instruction manuals, so we must go out and learn every day how to master you. Not the world, but you. Fix you first. Save your damn self. All right. Until next time, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next week again. Like, subscribe, share. Peace and love.